Some of you have been some very naughty boys complaining about me not showing enough CDs on this channel. This is a channel for metal merch, physical media as a whole. So if you want CDs, you better get down in the comments and let me know that you want CDs. I've got your CDs. Now bend over and take it like a man.
Let these wounds forever mark your cowardice.
What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. I do have a box of compact disc for you guys that have been clamoring for me to go back to just CDs. This is a box that I picked up from Nameless Grave Records on their recent, I'll say recent, it's like a 40% off sale, something along those lines. Pretty decent sale that they had going. A little tongue-in-cheek on the intro, the homoerotic intro there, but this is a channel for physical media as a whole. I know if you follow my socials and that type stuff, you've seen me picking up a ton of vinyl lately. That's mainly because I just enjoyed the experience of getting on Collectco. I have fun, the camaraderie with some of the people I know that are also on there, bidding and buying records and stuff. I have a few friends that get online, and it's fun to see what they're into. And I don't know, I just enjoy it. But the CDs are coming. This came in about a week ago, I'll say, and I just haven't opened it for the simple fact that I didn't want it to get lost in the shuffle, mixed into the kind of the void of the music room over there, and me never make a video for it. There's been several things that have come in. That's my problem, my bad, that I just didn't do videos for because I opened it, it got lost, and I didn't get around to doing a video and trying to track all that stuff back together, and I'm rambling. Let's get into this box. As I was saying, it was a 40% off sale that Nameless Grave had going. The CD posts, I will admit, have been lacking a little bit, but that's just that they haven't been getting the interactions that they once did. If you guys want me to keep posting the CD stuff, make sure you comment, let me know, hit the like, all that good stuff. I know this channel isn't monetized, but it's a good motivation thing for me to see those interactions and hear your feedback and get back. I enjoy sharing my stuff with you guys. If I feel like no one is enjoying what I'm doing, it kind of kills my motivation for doing this stuff. So that just being said, nice, packed up nice with the bubble wrap and everything. I honestly don't even remember what all I got. It's been so long since I'd opened this, since this came in. So there's a little flyer for Soldiers of Steel. This looks like a show in Seattle. In August. Looks like a killer lineup too. So there you go. If you're in the Seattle area, first part of August, August 1st or 2nd, you can head on over to the substation Seattle and check out some killer bands. First up, my memory is being jogged already because I remember this one. I couldn't pass up. I got a pretty decent sized little stack here from Nameless Grave because at that price range there was some new stuff on there, some stuff that had been on my want list that I've been wanting to pick up. You can tell I watched the some I don't know if any of you are into like sports cards or like the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh card breaks and stuff online where they open the boxes and show the empty box. I don't know why I just did that. I've been watching too many card breaks as well. Decent sized little stack here from Nameless Grave. First up, Witch's Hammer. I've been meaning to pick this one up forever. This is their Devourer of the Dead. I think this is their latest full length. Came out. It's been out of at least a couple years now through Nuclear War Now. I love the one prior to this. The glare is killing me today. Where did my blade go? I'll take it out of the plastic, so maybe that will help see the cover art. I loved the previous album to this. It was actually the year that it came out. I'm going to say prior to 2020. It was on my end of the year list, but I absolutely loved it. I don't know why it's taken me so long to pick up this particular release. Sometimes finding Witch's Hammer releases is a bit expensive, and it's kind of hard to find their releases to purchase. So the fact that this was on the Nuclear War Now not Nuclear War now, on the Nameless Grave Records sale. I had to jump on it. They had their whole distro of CDs marked down, so definitely glad to pick this up. Band out of California, thrashy, speed metal, blackened thrash going on there, just killer stuff. Next up, we have a Vacant Coffin with Sewer Sculpture. This was an absolute blind buy. Looked like some killer death metal, maybe death thrash. I'm not sure, but looking for at that cover there, it definitely has a death vibe. This was through Self Made God Records. It's 24 tracks, so we might even be into some grindy territory on this as well. And I just lost some teeth out the jewel case. Luckily, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can get on eBay and you don't have to buy the whole jewel case. Since this one's broke, I'll take it out. You can purchase just these little trays on their own. I did not know that until recently, and I saw them on there, and I just stocked up because I was getting jewel cases just to replace the middle tray, and thankfully I found that, so I don't have to waste entire jewel cases just for the middle tray. But there we have Vacant Coffin. Looks pretty sick. If you follow Instagram and Facebook, you'll probably see a post on this when I get around to throwing it on the CD player, and I'll probably have a couple words to say about that. Next up, we have the Rip to Shreds. This is I think, a live album. It says live at Bandcamp. No Glory Here to Be Found, live at Bandcamp. I saw this featured on Bandcamp, and then I saw it on the Nameless Grave sale, and I was like, well, that's a brand new album, practically brand new release. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. I love Rip to Shreds. Killer death metal outfit there. Going to open all these up. I hope the glare isn't just too bad where you guys can't make out anything. I love me some Rip to Shreds. I will list all of these in the description as well. I know I've been kind of slacking on doing that as of late, but with this stack, I will. I'm off today. I have some free time, so I will take the time to list all of these in order down in the description for you guys. But love Rip to Shreds. Looking forward to spending some time with that one for sure. Next up, we have Pandemia, and I do own. They had 3 of their albums on the sale, but I already owned one of them, and I hadn't listened to it in quite some time. But when I saw it on there, I was like, man, I haven't thought about this band in ages. Sorry, I had a text message from my mom. Okay, sorry about that. We have, as I was saying, Pandemia. I do own their second full length. This is a death metal project out of Czechia, and these are some reissues from Awakening Recordings that I saw on the Nameless Grave sale, and I wanted to jump on it. They come with a little obi. I like the Awakening Records releases, reissues, and stuff because they come with these little obi strips, and I like I guess it's maybe Japanese. I'm not sure where Awakening Records is from. I guess I could have looked that up while I was away for a second. But this is Spreading the Message. This is the debut full length from Pandemia. Came out, I think, late 90s, maybe 98, 99. I love the follow-up to this, and it's the only release from them that I picked up, unfortunately. So when I saw this on there, definitely wanted to jump on this because Spreading the Message is arguably my favorite release from Pandemia. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking in the background. There is a squirrel outside the window, and it is tormenting my dogs and making them crazy. This glare, it's amateur hour over here on Classy Metal, but hey, I'm out of practice with the CDs. That's why you guys have been complaining. So you get what you get. And then I have Pandemia, obviously, same band. This is, they had a split that came out early 90s. I don't even remember who was on the split with them, but the name of the split was Dance in Vicious Circle. This has the Pandemia portion of the split on it. And then it has, I believe, some demo. It has an unreleased live track from 1996, and then their 1995 demo. This one, too, comes with the obi strip. I save those and keep them inside the jewel cases just because I think they're pretty neat to have. I guess the fact that I'm recording so early, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, and usually the sun is on the other side of the house by the time that I get to record. So my recording room is really not set up for recording during this time. That's kind of why we're dealing with this glare. But um, this one was also Awakening Records 2024. I guess they reissued the early Pandemia stuff last year. So stoked to have these two in the collection. I love me some Pandemia. You can find the original. I know the sophomore release that I own. I know you can find it usually at a pretty good price. So if you haven't checked out Pandemia, definitely go do so. Like I said, I will try to link up everything in the description that I'm showing here. And then I did a blind buy on an Awakening Records release. Let me go ahead and cut this one open because with that glare, I stand no chance trying to show this stuff in the cellophane and the plastic. This one is Mayhemic with the Darkest Age. And once again, nice little Obi strip there. I do eventually want to invest in a new camera. This Logitech, it's a 1080 pixel camera, but it feels so dated now. It has trouble actually even getting to that pixelation and having HD videos. The goal is to have a microphone and a camera at some point in the near future, but just kind of bear with me until we get to that point. This is the Mayhemic. And then once again, I do apologize for that glare. At some point, I guess if I do videos this early, I'm going to have to put a curtain or something over the window. I have blinds on it, but I may as well not. Pretty interesting photo there of the band. I have no clue. I hate doing videos and not knowing much about the release. I'm assuming this is probably a reissue of some sort. Just looking at the picture, I could be way wrong, but this was released in 2022 through Awakening Records, so it may not. It could be a new release. I have no idea. It looks like it could be kind of thrashy. I'm guessing maybe black and thrash. They have a Creator and a Tormentor cover on this, so I definitely see the thrash going on just from the looks on this. If you're familiar with Mayhemic, the Darkest Age, jump in the comments and let us know so we know what we're dealing with there. Next up, a death metal release. Man, this thing has been reissued like 2 or 3 times. Band out of Oregon. They call themselves. They kind of classify themselves as regressive death metal. It is kind of doom-ridden, just murky, nasty, filthy stuff. I've been meaning to get my hands on a copy of this debut forever, and it sells out or it ships from overseas, and it's super expensive. But this is Decrepisy with Emetic Communion. I am so glad to finally have a copy of this. I missed out on the jewel case versions, but that's okay. This particular pressing is from Chaos Records, and I'm stoked to finally have this in the collection. They do have a new full length. I believe this is an EP. They have, I believe, a full length that just came out as well that is available through the band's Bandcamp. I will try to get this stuff posted up for you, that as well, in the comments. I do have that ordered. But Decrepisy, man, it's just murky, filthy, nasty death metal. I highly recommend this one if you haven't checked this band out. And usually I'm not a fan of digipacks, but the digipack is the best thing that's been going against the glare this entire video. So kudos to Chaos Records and Decrepacy for being the poster child for this video. And then we have a newer release from Nameless Grave. This is Chamber Mage and it's entitled By Light of Emerald Gods. I've seen this one posted around quite a bit. So when I see stuff like that and I see it on sale, that's my go ahead and check it out for myself as well. Interesting stuff there, looking stuff from Chamber Mage. I'm not super familiar with this band, so that's another strike against me. This will be a good chance for me to get acquainted with them. I hope that I'm enjoying what I'm going to find here. Very interesting artwork. Don't really know what I'm getting into with this, but once again, if you follow my socials, when I post this up and actually give it a listen, then I probably have a few things to say about it as well. At least, if nothing else, like in the comments and stuff on there. But looking forward to checking this one out just from the uh, almost medieval or even Tolkien-esque uh, cover art there. I know you guys with the glare won't be able to make that out, but very interesting. They're carrying swords. I think one of them's got a bat with nails in it and maybe a mace. I'm not sure. So looking forward to checking that out. That's all I've got for this video. I am going to be working on getting stuff recorded so you guys have a steady stream of content while I have my surgery and all of that good stuff. That's all I've got for today. These will be listed in the description. If you saw something that you like, please jump in the comments. If nothing else, just hit the like button. Give me some interaction so I know you guys are still out there watching these videos and enjoying what I do. That's all I've got for today. Stay classy, stay metal, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys soon. I promise.